A lot of families in Minneapolis are breathing a sigh of relief this morning after a tentative deal is reached to prevent a teacher's strike. And a short time ago, the union and district held a news conference to share more details about this agreement. Our Bill Keller has been on top of the story. He joins us live from Minneapolis with more details on the deal and what the two sides have had to say here. Bill, good morning.
Well, good morning, Tom. The contracts, of course, still need to be ratified, but a tentative deal means that thousands of Minneapolis public school educators will not be hitting the picket lines tomorrow. Instead, leaders with union and school district, well, they held a ceremonial signing of that tentative agreement this morning that they reached over the weekend. Now, the agreement actually covers three separate union contracts. There is one for the teachers, another for education support professionals, and a third for adult educators within the district. You recall on October 31st, the teachers union filed its intent to strike notice, saying that its members would walk off the job tomorrow, Tuesday, if no deal was reached by then. They even held an informational picket last week as mediation talks extended into the weekend. By late Saturday night, negotiators on both sides announced they had finally reached a tentative agreement on some of the number of key issues. The deal now includes smaller enforceable class sizes to give students more individualized attention. That was really one of the major sticking points. Negotiators also secured manageable caseload for special education, and teachers will earn a 2% raise in each of the next two contract years. Those who work with adult education will also have pay parity. They'll earn the same as other teachers across the district. And most surprising is that both sides said they made the most progress when those mediators were not in the room.
When the dust settled and we actually stopped being mediated and start talking and listening to each other, we realized that we had a lot more in common in our vision, in our values, in our way of thinking about the funds, about our students, about the staff, about our vision for the future of Minneapolis Public Schools. And that's when we started cooking with gas, y'all. That's when we started actually getting things done.
This deal reflects a balance of compassion and discipline. It moves us towards smaller class sizes and stronger supports for our staff, while also keeping our fiscal house in order so that these changes will last.
Yeah, the district did not release those fine details of how they were able to overcome a $75 million budget gap. They said they will release these contracts later. For now, the final step, well, these three contracts do need to be approved by members of the teachers union. They'll have a chance to look at them over, ask some questions. They'll be voting on them on Thursday and Friday. It also needs to clear the school board as well, Tom. But with the strike now averted, teachers and students can now get back to the business at hand inside the classroom. Back to you.